Hi everyone, my name is Jeff Fatt. I'm in Sydney's Chinatown and I'm surrounded by a lot of Chinese Australian historical buildings. But did you know, apart from the metropolitan areas like Sydney or Melbourne, regional Australia has played an important part in Australia's Chinese history. For instance, in Queensland's Cooktown, there is a Chinese community memorial stone. It's to celebrate Chinese miners' and merchants' contribution to the local town in the 19th century. There are Chinese museums in regional towns that keep great records of Australian Chinese history, especially in South Australia and Western Australia. However, Australians and tourists rarely visit these museums due to their remote location. And often, these historical objects are not in museums at all, such as this Langqi Chow cloth, which had writing from China's leading revolutionist in the 20th century. It's part of a private collection. Across Australia, there are around 100 objects of great historical value, but owned by private collectors. This is why we would like to propose the Virtual Museum Project. It's a platform for Australians and tourists who are interested in Chinese Australian history. It allows them to access collections of museums across Australia. It also provides a platform for private owners of objects to share their collections with the public. The virtual museum will also run a QR code system, so when people visit an old Chinese Australian historical site, they can scan the QR code and read the history behind it. The project will first be developed by a team of IT professionals and historians. Western Sydney University will then maintain the site. It will invite students and community members to join the maintenance and use their creativity to encourage more people to access the virtual museum. The researchers at the university and the Chinese Australian Historical Society will also keep reaching out to private collection owners and assist them to showcase their collections online. We hope that by launching this platform, we can not only make Chinese Australian history more accessible to Australians and tourists, but also tell a more diverse story of Australian history itself. Chinese history and heritage in Australia encompasses much more than market gardens or mining, and is not merely happening in urban areas. The Chinese community has contributed to Australia's society in diverse, nuanced ways, in both urban and regional areas. And this platform is to tell why the Chinese Australian history is such an important part of our nation's stories. We would like you to support us to make this happen.